artists who are born to perform, and today's guest is one of those iconic names. She began singing at age 2. By the age of 17, she had her first hit album that turned into a global phenomenon. Now at age 28, she's one of the biggest selling artists of the past decade, having sold over 35 million albums worldwide. She's a role model to one of the music industry's largest fan bases, with over 60 million fans on social media and over 1.1 billion YouTube views. She's a devoted philanthropist and entrepreneur with 3 top-selling signature fragrances and a global clothing brand, Abby Dawn, available in 50 countries. She's one of music's most enduring faces of individuality and most endearing voices of our time. I'm Maria Menounos, and this is my conversation with Avril Lavigne.
You're listening to Conversations with Maria Menounos, a one-on-one, in-depth interview series with today's biggest stars and social influencers. And now, your host, Maria Menounos.
Hi. Welcome.
Thank you for that intro.
You like it?
That was really impressive. A lot of information.
It's your life, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's funny, I feel like that's my most exciting part of this show, is to kind of give everyone the intro that no one's ever given them. So that's the same reaction I've gotten from everybody.
That was
Thanks.
pretty badass.
I appreciate it. We work really hard on it. So your album is available on pre-order today.
Yes.
It's self-titled. Mm-hmm. Tell me what this album means to you, and is it more personal? Is that why you called it Avril Lavigne?
Yeah, well, it's my 5th record, and it has been over a decade. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
So it's self-titled because I couldn't really find anything, I couldn't title it. Like, it's so diverse. I touch on all the sounds and styles from all my previous records. And also, I've experimented and worked with new people and tried new stuff with this album. So it's so all over the board, and it's very me. And I spent a long time writing these songs, like over a year, and I had so much material. And so at the end, it came down to just picking my favorite tracks, and it really is quite diverse. So it's out for pre-order now, and the official release date is November 5th.
Where can you pre-order it?
On iTunes.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Very cool. We're on iTunes as well. And I know that you write your own songs. Mm-hmm. Tell me what that process is like for you. I know Adele always says that she drinks a bottle of wine and cries it out. What's your process like?
I drink a whole bottle of vodka. We stay up all night. So basically, I set time aside and go into the studio, and I get together with other writers, and we get in there and we kind of just go with the flow. I write on the piano, the acoustic guitar. When you're in studio mode, you don't do anything else. Like, there's nothing else you can do. You literally just go in the studio, and I spend all day there, 14 hours, go home, go to bed, go to my hotel, go to bed, wake up, go back into the studio. So you kind of get really lost in that world, and every time I am creating and making a record, I'm so inspired, and it feels so good, and I'm always just so excited. Like, it's amazing. Like, being on tour is one thing, and seeing the fans and putting on shows. Sometimes we do that for a year straight, like a tour. But always coming back and starting fresh and writing new material is, I think, my favorite part.
Yeah. Is the touring daunting at this point?
It's always really exciting because it's nice to play the new music and to see the fans after you've been gone making a record. So, I'm about to go on tour in February, mm-hmm. and I like playing. I have the most fun now playing shows than I ever have, and that's because I have so much material to work with. I remember on my first record, I had 1 record, so I just had to play the whole record, and I would have to get cover songs, and I was always thinking, I can't wait till I have a few more records and more singles under my belt so that my whole entire set list can be singles. And so now when I go and I play a concert, like, pretty much every song has been a single for me. So it's stronger and it's exciting, and sometimes, like, I wrote this record, The Best Damn Thing. I wrote that record, the songs on there, specifically for the live show.
Oh yeah, because you can keep that in mind.
Yeah.
And, oh, that's cool. So now, I know that you collaborated with a lot of people, obviously Marilyn Manson being one, and your husband Chad as well. So now, will Chad tour with you?
So we have a ballad together, and it's called Let Me Go. No, Let It Go, Let It Go. Let Me Go? I can't remember. And
I might even have it in
yeah,
here.
we're going to perform it together. And that's like a first for me. And it's actually cool because it was the first song that we wrote together. And the very first day in the studio. So the song is like about love and its journey and like going, you know, through your life, like the journey of love over time. Not just with one person, but you know, sometimes we're in a relationship before and you have a breakup and then you fall in love again and two people meet. Sometimes you're supposed to be with someone for one period of your life and then you have another love. So that's what it's about.
Is that how you feel too?
Well, actually, with that song, we weren't together, so we were almost writing it about like our past. And then fast forward to like the end of the record when we were already together, we both felt that it was strange that we were together singing a song called Let Me Go.
Yeah.
And so we wanted to put a twist on the end. So the end of the song, the chorus, the lyrics change, and then we're together.
Got it. So now he will tour with you and you guys will perform it?
I mean, I think we'll play it together.
Yeah.
Like maybe for some TV shows, and if he's out with me, yeah, on tour.
Yeah, because at this point now you're going to have to figure out, you're married, how you guys are going to split your time, right? How do you figure all that out? Because he's, you know, busy with his stuff too.
Well, basically, like, we have to figure that out. Like, I go on tour, he tours, so he'll be with me for a little bit of my tour. I'll be with him on his tour. So when I'm off tour, I'll be on tour with him.
Constantly.
So, you know, you just find the balance of being at home together and getting a break from doing what we do. And then also, like, I'll be with him and he'll be with me. And we have a good time.
What do you love most about being with Chad?
He's a really good person. He's funny. And he takes care of me.
Aww.
Yeah.
It's funny, I've been with my boyfriend for 15 years, and we have a 10-year age difference too.
Yeah.
Do people ever...
You've been together for 15 years.
Yeah, it's my whole adult life.
And he's your boyfriend?
I know. I have to, like, grow up and finally find a time to get married, which I know you had an incredible wedding in the south of France. And I heard that you were like me, you were really meticulous about all the details and did it all yourself, right?
Yeah. I had a wedding planner, but of course, I was the bride, so I went through everything, planned it all, came up with the theme, and yeah, we got married in a castle in France, and it was like kind of gothic and medieval.
And you wore your black gown.
Black dress.
Did you wear that? You wore that after the ceremony, though, right?
No, I wore it for the ceremony.
You wore it for the ceremony, but you had a white gown, too.
That was for rehearsal dinner the day before.
Oh, okay. Because I remember you had said you had always wanted to wear a black gown at some point. Cool. And your friends and family, did they have an incredible time like you had hoped for?
Yeah, it was a big, long vacation for everybody because they all traveled out there, basically. I wanted to make sure it was like long. We stretched it out. So we had fun. We had a boat, and we had the castle for a few nights. So we did rehearsal dinner there, and yeah, it was good.